Hello everyone, how are you today? Today we're going to learn about polygons. You probably already know lots about polygons because you see them all the time in your life. Here's some common examples that you might recognize. These shapes that you see around. These shapes are all polygons. That's because polygons just means a multi-sided shape, and these shapes are all have multiple sides. Okay, so that's a basic definition for polygon. But really understanding what is the polygon and what is not a polygon, so how can you tell if it's a polygon or not? We need to learn about some specific properties that all polygons have in common. The first we need to know about that each polygon has three parts: the sides and vertices, then the last thing is the angles. The sides are just the straight lines, the segments that make all up the polygon, and the vertices are all the points where the sides intersect, and the angles are all the intersections line that we call them angles. And in fact, in Greek, the word polygon means many angles. So the word polygon means many angles. So all polygons have sides, vertices, and angles. So this is one of the properties that all the polygon should have in common. Okay, in this shape, this shape has 5 sides and have 5 angles. Now, next thing that we need to know about polygon, that they are closed shapes. So what does it mean for a shape to be closed? It means that the sides are all connected to each other. So there is no way and no gaps, no way to go from inside to outside. So the area inside is separated from the area outside the shape, and no way to get away from inside to the outside of the shape. As you see here, there's another example of the closed polygon. So the second property for a polygon, to be closed. Now, you have here some examples for some closed polygons and some open shapes. So we call these closed shapes polygon, and these open ones we cannot call it polygon because they are not closed. So the second property is they should be closed. The third property is that they should be two-dimensional or flat. So the shape should be flat, not a 3D. So it should be 2-dimensional, not 3-dimensional. So it should be flat, so we can call this shape a polygon. So let's make a quick revision about some properties that we should have for a shape to call it a polygon. First of all, it should be multi-sided shape, has a side and angles and vertices, and it should be closed, and the last thing, it should be dimensional shape, so we can call it a polygon. Perfect. So here are some things that we can call it polygons. The triangles, 3-sided triangles, all the shapes with a 3 side that we call it triangle. Then we have the quadrilaterals, that's what we call it, the shape with a 4 side that we call it quadrilaterals, and the shape with 5 sides we call it a pentagon, and the shape with a 6 side that we call it hexagons, and the shape with 8 side we call it octagon. Okay, so this is an introduction for the polygons. Next time we will explain more about polygons. Thank you so much for it.